Tehang POV, the sun was disturbed that the curtain like it had just witnessed the most dramatic, sinful night of Tehang's life. Tehang Ruth. He rolled over slowly, very slowly, like his entire body was made of cooked noodles. His thin as his back complained, even his neck whispered insult. Tehang mumbling, 3 rounds? Who told Jungkook he was allowed to have that kind of energy? Who gave him permission to look like a statue and move like a wild storm? He flopped back into the mattress like a tired hero after battle, face into Jungkook's pillow. The scent hit him expensive, collagen warm, and something just had behind grumbling criminal. His phone buzzed on the nightstand with one eye barely open. He reached for it and unlocked the screen. Jimin text, so are you alive or did the CEO break you in half? Tehang texting, he broke me the law of physics. I am walking like I lost a duel. Jimin text, not the duel, okay? But details later. You coming to the cafe or not? Tehang texting, I need a wheelchair and the therapist be there in 30. Probably crowing with a dramatic sign. Tehang dragged himself to the bathroom, wink watch, had left the group chat. The cold tie made his he reached for Jungkook's shirt, oversized, warm and full of meaning, and toggled it on and quite smart. Tehang to himself for the drama. A loose pair of jeans later, messy hair slightly determined with an exaggerate limp. He finally made it to the cafe. The moment he stepped in, Jimmy gave so loudly that the one customer in the corner jumped. Jimmy shocked. You are glowing and limping. I hate you. Then deepened. Shut up, Jimmy. He gently switched his friend's arms and flopping into the nearest chair like a broken doll. Tehang signing, I'm in for my lower back. Jimin teasing, didn't know your little fake marriage come with extra benefit. Tehang smirking, fake, baby. The way Jungkook looked at me like I hung the moon. That man was ready to sign a second marriage contract. Jimin rising and elbow, okay, romantic. Tehang medically, no. Great. The breast laugh and the kind that fulfilled the cafe with warm family joy. Even thought Tehang's body was still itching as his heart was doing tiny flips whenever he thought of Jungkook's sleepy smile this morning. Everything felt okay, better than okay. He and Jimin slipped back into bed like nothing had changed, and thought everything had changed. Jungkook he was staring at the seats. It was not staring back. Jungkook thinking, what even are those numbers? He blinked. 123. No clue. Youngie entered the office and flopping down with a smoothie. Are you reading or just trying to find the answer with your eyes? Jungkook without looking up. I'm walking. Youngie, no, you are not. You look like a man who just saw heaven and how now has to return to boring earth. Jungkook grunted, stop talking. Young ignoring him, literally walking with that. I had a great night. Glow, even your assistant plus, and she's British. That's are immune to this stuff. Jungkook rubbing his temple. Youngie smart. Admit it, you can't stop thinking about him. The way he looked in your shirt, the way he smacked his lips. Jungkook louder. Youngie, rise and rose. Said, I love you right before. Jungkook, for me, Youngie, please. Youngie laughing, alright, but seriously, when the honeymoon, Jungkook sang as he leaned back, I told you I'll be take it slow, that I will wait. Youngie titled his head thoughtful, he want to wait. Jungkook cut yes or no, I don't know. I want him, but I don't want to scare him. Youngie leaned back more serious and then figured it out, lover boy, because if you are confused, he might think it was all just a emotional storm. Jungkook didn't reply because they thought he feared that he might think it didn't mean everything to him was already in his heart, and it scared him more. Thankfully, he was also thought the pesticide when his phone buzzed. His voice listened quickly and chopped the screen. Jungkook text. Don't forget to eat. Taehyung smiled text back. I did. Unlike some people, I need food after all that cardio. Jungkook text. I'll cook again tonight. Taehyung text. If you touch the stove, I'm hiding all your Jungkook text. Fine, I'll order happy. Taehyung text. Not until I can sit without making a sad round. Just then Jimmy peeked behind the counter and cast the smile on Taehyung's face. Jimin, who's got you smile like that? Taehyung defensive, holding the phone. No one, just shut up and hand me the almost. Jimin teasing, right? No one texts you 5 times in a row with heart and dinner plan. Taehyung tried not to blush. Mind your business still, even as he picked up the and walked towards the display. His lips were curved into a quiet smile, and another ceiling made where Jungkook was doing the same. A different place to quiet smile, not quite ever, not just fake fiancé, something soft, something real, something warm and dangerously close to love, and neither of them wanted to go back. Taehyung POV. Taehyung lay on the bed like a prince who blinked the world on his wrist before noon. His legs were crossed on arms behind his head, and he wore Jungkook was at white and hanging off his shoulders in the most dramatic way possible. Taehyung, you are going to that foundation gala tomorrow, right? His voice was still heavy from sleep, soft and low. His finger lazy cloth out his phone, but his eyes peeked at Jungkook. His messy bun. Jungkook stood in front of the mirror, adjusting his with slow, sharp movements. The silver in the sunlight became light of the glass light still stares. Jungkook, yes, it's a required appearance just for the media, not much reason beyond that. The hangman, perfect. I'll wear something that screams public relations. Wait to happen. Jungkook raised an eyebrow, still not turning around. Jungkook, like last time when you wore that mesh top and made the minister almost choke on his Taehyung pretending to be offended. Excuse me, that was not mesh, it was fashion. Art ready. Maybe the poor man just need a little shock to wake him up. Jungkook finally turned, holding his arms and facing him completely now. Jungkook, now no further this time. Taehyung briefly, I'm hearing, or maybe nothing at all. Jungkook son walked to the just be ready. Taehyung's men are not. I always. The office was alive with sound. He was sitting against the phone, ringing, soft, grunting, humming, not But none of it reached Jungkook force bubbles. He moved through it like a quiet storm, and everyone stepped out of his path like they know better. Inside the boardroom, Jungkook stood at the heel of a long table. His back suit looked like it had been cut from shadows itself, sharp and perfect. He spoke about numbers, profits, projections, all clear or firm, but behind his eyes, he was still thinking about the sleepy plane, the whisper word this morning. They hung from memory what the smile of his smug that beautiful it was, messing with Jungkook's focus. At the meeting ended and the room began to clear, Youngie casually sat himself on the edge of the table, spinning an ice machine like he had no job and no stress. Youngie cheerfully so. Tomorrow night, Jungkook didn't even blink. Jungkook rarely say what you want to say. Young teaching you are bringing home that means one of two things. You are making a statement or you are picking a fight. Jungkook with a faint smile. Why why can't I do both? Young gave him a long look then laughed. You are such it's annoying, Jungkook said beside him, finally losing his tie with a small sign. Jungkook he brought it up, asked if I was going. I didn't say no. Youngie leaned closer. You also didn't say it's not a good idea, so you want anyone to see him with you? Jungkook didn't say a word. Youngie grinned. You know he's going to dress like right. Jungkook calmly. I know, Youngie, and you like it. Jungkook, I didn't say that. Youngie laughing. You didn't need to. You are completely gone for him, and honestly, about time. Afternoon, Tehanga and Jimin sat in the middle of what could only be described as a glitter cover over fabric with sweetness and lonely that was still its light. Jimin grabbed the from Tehang and no further Tehang. Jungkook said no. Tehang potting deeply. Jungkook is destroying my fashion dreams. Jimin, he is afraid of greatness. Jungkook, Jimin rising an eyebrow. Your fashion dreams look like a rainbow explode on a runway. Proudly, exactly that's a goal. I want to walk in and make every CEO wife jealous, every CEO confused. Jimin mumbling while holding up a glitter jacket. They already are jealous. And what about this? But still wearable. Then to shop, I want to be in the region. Jungkook business meeting go off track. Jimin, here already are just then the door open and walked Longi wearing sunglasses indoor like a celebrity with a lazy smile that trouble Youngie. Well, if it's uh, and what is this? A fashion show or a crime scene? Then, without looking up, shouldn't you be destroy the stock market or your assistant? Young is shaking dramatically onto the car beside Jimin. Can't rest. I was told there would be glitter. Jimin hanging with hardware hair. Put this on. You can in silence. Young placing it on his head. Seriously, how do I look? Really for the gala? Then blinking slowly. You look like a disco ball and a movie villain had a fashion baby. Young nodded, sipping Jimin without asking. Perfect. I plan to flirt with every inch hair in that room tomorrow night. Jimin, try not to get sleep again like the last time. Youngie suddenly leaning in voice softer. Only if you promise to be my partner in crime. For a moment, something quiet passed between them. Jimin's expression shifted for just a second. Jimin, fine, but if you trip in hell again, I am not helping you up. Youngie, I'll expect nothing less. Whispering to himself with a soft smile, they are yours, but they are mine. And just for a moment, just in that golden hours, he allowed himself something rare, a real peace smile. The doorbell under the golden chandelier dancing like frozen there ever will fill the business curtain light. The room was filled with laughter and the glass. The event was an gala hosted by one of Jungkook business alliance. It was meant to celebrate a successful partnership in a luxury real estate world, but everyone knew it was really about the showing off. Taehyung entered beside Jungkook dressed in a black velvet suit that fit like a dream. His shirt collar dipped low, teasing a glimpse of skin. He didn't try to look stunned. He just was. His skin glowed warmly under the light, and his lips shining with the soft red gloss. Thanks to Jimin touch-up, Hillington whispered straight eyes follow him, including Honey. Honey with a smile, Mister, she said, clearly to flirt. You look even more dangerous than usual tonight. She didn't even glance at him at first. But then Taehyung laughed at something Youngie whispered in his ear, a soft laugh that made people stop and look. That's when she noticed him. Honey tilted her head. And you must be the famous fiance. Jungkook had pressed a framer at the small of Taehyung bed. His expression didn't change, but his voice dropped at non-stop with the pride. Jungkook calmly, yes, he is mine. Taehyung heart fluttered. That word mine echoed in his chest like a secret promise. Young in sleek red suit, leaning closer to Jimmy near the door, his smart playful Youngie. He looked like someone in silk. Jimin, I look like someone whose clothes cost more than bank account. Youngie, you want me, but you are probably right. Back on the floor, Jungkook grew tighter with every dramatic glance thrown at the home, with every conversation where someone stood too close, with every smile Taehyung gave so easily he didn't speak, but his eyes said everything, and then someone laughed too long, resting a hand on Taehyung's waist. That was enough. Jungkook low near his car. Come with me, Taehyung blinked. Jungkook, what's gone? Jungkook didn't explain, he just led him away, calmly but firmly, down a slight hallway, trapped in soft shadows and flicker and light the music fade behind them, replaced by the quiet sound of their footsteps and fast heartbeat. Taehyung lightly teasing, "What are you doing, Jungkook? Are you escaping?" But before Taehyung could smile too much, Jungkook turned, kept his face and him. Taehyung gasped again. Jungkook gently meeting the wall. Jungkook found his waist gripping tighter, like he could stand up. More of distance grew warm. Taehyung's finger curled into Jungkook's blazer as a soft, helpless sound escaped. Jungkook mumbling at his jaw, "You think you can wear this, look like this, and not make me go crazy?" Taehyung patting softly, "I didn't know it would drive you this." Jungkook, just another, then another. Taehyung voiced, "Jungkook, you are leaving." Jungkook firmly, "Again, that's the point. I want everyone to see you are mine." He trailed more down. Taehyung's finger now resting over his beating heart. Taehyung's hand trembled slightly where the closed. Taehyung softly, "You are serious?" Jungkook gently brushed his nose against Taehyung's chest. "You make me serious. You make me forget the world." Taehyung parted eyes widened with affection. He was about to pull Jungkook even closer when Yoongi daily, well, should we brought popcorn? Both frozen at the end of the hallway. Yoongi stood leaning against the wall like he was watching a movie. He sipped from a glass, his expression completely. Jungkook slowly pulled back from his face and gurgled and still breathless, and his flesh glared at him, pure embarrassment. Taehyung snapping, "Ever heard of knocking?" Yoongi sipped his drink casually. "It's a hallway, sweetheart, no door to knock on, but clearly you two really admired." Jungkook quietly snipped his shirt jacket and tried to fix his shirt, but it was no use. The marks were obvious, glowing like little warning. Yoongi was moved between them, calling to again. "Should I tell Jimmy you both be late for the chat?" Jungkook didn't reply. His fingers still tingled from Taehyung's soft gasp. The way he clenched the sound that had made him lose all the control, but the music of the called them back.